What is up, guys? Happy Monday. I hope you had a recharging, a great weekend with your friends, your family. I hope you're ready to crush the week. Megan, welcome back. What's going on?
Not much. It's Monday. Feeling good. It's been a good start to the week so far.
I love it. Listen, we got a new name now. What the heck?
Oh, yeah.
We've named this thing, right? What is this called now, Megan?
Rise and Grind. And that was inspired by some of our AS gear from
Yes.
years ago.
That was from like 2018?
Yeah, from a while.
2018. Yeah, wow. But it's the new Rise and Grind show with Megan and John. So we're super excited, guys. Again, delivering you all the important trends to know if you're a business or a brand. So if you care about a business owner or you are a business owner, like, share, subscribe, and we're going to be sending out all the important things that are trending that you need to know for your business or for your brand. But okay, without further ado, Megan, hit us with the first one. What do we got going on here?
All right. Did you buy anything on Amazon Prime Day?
I did not.
No?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I did, actually. I got an Apple Watch.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you. Let's go.
I'm really excited about it, actually. But so I contributed to the sales record. Amazon Prime Day set the U.S. sales record at $12.7 billion. And that's spent in 2 days, which is crazy. Now, that's spent worldwide. But still, I mean, that's a lot of consumer goods moving around in just 2 days.
So, quick side note that has nothing to do with that, but has everything to do with Jeff Bezos and how rich Jeff Bezos is.
Okay.
So I saw this guy, I forget his freaking name. He's that I saw this on TikTok, but it was that one scientist guy. He said that Jeff Bezos has enough money that if you stacked the amount of bills, right? And I can't remember if he said a dollar bill or 100, but I'm gonna say dollar. I think it's a dollar. But so a dollar bill, right? So you literally measure it out, dollar bill. It would go around the earth twice.
No way.
And to the moon and back.
No way.
14 times.
14 times?
That's how much money Jeff Bezos has. That if you added up the physical dollar bills for what he has, it would circle the globe twice, the whole world, and then go to the moon back and forth 14 times.
I mean,
could you imagine that?
I believe it.
Can't curse on Rise and Grind, John. What are you doing? Sorry, guys.
I definitely believe it. Think about the standard that Amazon set for consumers. Like, if I go to purchase something and it takes longer than 2 days to get to me, I'm a little annoyed, to be honest. I'll just go on Amazon to see if it'll be sent to me faster.
Yeah. Wow. So if you're just tuning in, though, Megan just shared that Amazon Prime Day set the record for $12.7 billion. That's with a B.
That's crazy.
Billions.
They also reported that the top 4 industries that saw sales growth were appliance, toys, apparel, and electronics. And there's supposed to be another Prime Day in the fall, which if you're a small business who is selling currently on e-commerce, you might want to consider Amazon specifically for their Prime Day or even to advertise there for those 2 days.
Yeah, think about that. That's crazy. 12.7 billion. They sold over 375 million products on Prime Day. Picture that. 375 million products literally in a day.
2 days.
2 days. Mm-hmm. 2 days. Wild.
Imagine what it takes to ship all those products in a timely manner and still deliver like expectations.
Hell, that's what I'm saying. How, like, Amazon, Bezos, their whole team, amazing. The engineering behind their logistics blows my effing mind. Blows it. That's why I gotta start saying effing. We gotta get me a bleep button here, Rob. All right. So next up, we got Twitter blocks links to Meta to rival Threads. So right now they're doing an anti-competitive, which is going to cause some headaches for marketers. But right now, Twitter is blocking any sort of links that go back to Threads at the moment. So, oof. All right, Zucks.
It's kind of interesting.
It's heating up. Right? It's heating up. This is gearing up to what? To the big fight, the big battle royale, right? So when you think about that right now, again, that's a big deal. That's a big move. And also, this is the thing that blows my mind, right? So I gave the example a couple Mondays ago where if you miss a bus, you're screwed. It's public transportation, and it is what it is. It's going to come when it comes. It's not when it's not, right? So the point though is that with social media, because typically government-driven agencies like transportation or whatever else, you're just stuck at the mercy of the government, right? This is a new thing now where enterprise is now like the fact it's like the government saying, hey, I don't like that this person's doing this, so I'm just going to shut this off. So literally, like a massive there's over I don't even know how many people are on Threads now. Let's look that up real quick. But literally, all the people who are on Threads that are utilizing it, that want to like cross pollinate to different platforms and go to Twitter, like it's not going to work now. So for marketers, that's going to be tough. But again, Elon, his whole stance is he doesn't like that they're being copycats. And Zucks, that's what Zucks is known for. Zuckerberg is known for grabbing, buying, and duplicating other types of platforms and beating them at their own game.
It's also interesting, though, because when Elon took over Twitter, his whole initiative was freedom of speech. You should be able to say what you want to say.
Right.
And now he's blocking links to Threads, which is really interesting. I feel like it just kind of goes back on
what he said.
Right.
Yeah. So little disappointing there. But again, it is what it is. I mean, we're just sitting here. We have nothing to do. We can't do anything. What can we do? Right. Like they're just doing it to the government. Like they're just going to come in and do what they want to do anyway. So what are we going to do? All right, hit us with the next one, Meg.
Okay. Well, speaking of Twitter, I feel like now they are just trying to roll out features to get a larger audience and make them a little bit different, but they are about to release a new job listings option where if you are a verified organization, you can post your job listing directly to Twitter. Elon has also alluded that he is looking to build a LinkedIn competitor. So he's looking to compete with everybody right now.
Jeez. Well, after that type of stuff, you got to imagine, like once somebody does that, we're going to see some crazy stuff in social world in the next few months to the next like year or two to come, because Twitter and Meta's battle is going to just be the beginning, right? Like what's TikTok going to do now? Right. Because now that all these social platforms have millions, some have billions of users on their platforms, they say, oh, you know what? I'm going to open up a new platform, and boom, like you have millions and millions of people going to go the same day, just like Threads. So we're going to see some crazy stuff going down. But I think Musk is just trying to get ahead of the game now.
I don't know if adding job listings is enough to compete with the other platforms. It's kind of like,
I would agree.
Would that bring you back over to Twitter?
No.
Just because of that?
No.
It wouldn't bring me back over to
Twitter. Twitter, from a personal perspective, is the least platform I use.
Yeah, same.
I'm rare. Are you on Twitter? No. I'm never really on Twitter. No. You don't have a username? Robbie Slabs? No username?
I have to.
All right.
Now you have to. Yeah, I haven't
At
been
this
on
point.
Twitter
At this
in
point.
a long time.
So next up, what do we have?
Okay, so we have seen this shift for a while now, but we're shifting towards organic search optimization. And what that means is we're not just focused on search engine optimization, but really search across the board. Nowadays, when you type anything into Google, you'll notice at the top you have images, shopping, news, podcasts,
right?
And the list goes on. And those are all different channels that you have to optimize now as a small business in order to continue ranking. And it doesn't just stop there. Social media is now another search engine where people are using to look for different businesses and just adventures, opportunities.
100%.
So you have to make sure that you are optimizing across channels. And we're really moving towards that. The algorithm is moving towards that as well.
Yeah. So we got to follow it. We have to follow it. Next up, we got repetitive ads damage brand reputation and purchase intent. And I think one of the things that people need to think about, right? And it's one of the things that I get it, like, as a brand, as a marketer, you want to keep putting the same stuff out there. But this makes sense. When I see the same type of ad campaigns all the time, it's like, oh, I'm sick of seeing this after a while. Like, you don't want to keep seeing the same stuff over and over and over. Like, I already didn't buy it. I don't want to keep seeing the same one. Now, if you're a marketer or if you're somebody who's a small business owner that's running your own ads, running ads out there, the best way to do that is to have evergreen ads, right? So if I see the same brand with different products or different, assets and different creatives, that's different. Like, I'm okay, it's something new to look at. But if I see the same exact flat ad, if it's an image on one of the Meta platforms, and I see the same thing over and over and over and over again, eventually you're like, why? There have been times where I've heard and I've done it myself, where you just go and just say, I don't want to see this ad anymore. It's like, I keep seeing this. I get it. You're targeting me, but it's like, I don't want to see your stuff. It's the same stuff.
Right. You have to swap out your media.
To
continue to capture attention.
Correct.
Otherwise,
your ad creatives have to change. You have to have new, fresh things. Robbie Slabs doesn't look like looking at the same stuff, right? Never looked at the same stuff twice. That's it. He never has one day in his life. That's why we love Robbie Slabs. But the whole point is, at the end of the day, as a marketer or as a business owner, if you're doing this yourself, it's important to note that if you're running ads on Meta or some sort of display ads, you're not running the same exact creative, which is either that image or the video or whatever you're using to put it out there, because people don't want to see the same stuff over and over and over again, because a lot of times you're actually targeting the same people and you don't realize that they're getting it over and over again and they get tired of it. And then eventually like, I'm sick of it. And you don't want them to have that thought of you and your company in their head. I'm sick of seeing this, right? So at the end of the day, make sure you're making some changes there so that ultimately you find yourself in a better position for your brand, right? So don't have the same thing. But Meg, hit us with that run through. What did we say today for people that are just tuning in? So if you're tuning in, you can circle back and watch the beginning.
All right. So we talked about Amazon Prime Day setting the U.S. sales record at $12.7 billion.
Would it be, y'all? Would it be?
With a B. We talked about the battle of platforms, Twitter versus Threads, and Twitter is currently prohibiting links over to Threads right now. We're shifting towards organic search optimization across channels. Twitter has a new job listing option close to launch. And then John just spoke about repetitive ads damaging brand reputation and purchase intent.
And we don't like that.
No, we don't.
So guys, happy Monday. Again, like, share, subscribe. And ultimately, guys, right, if you love or care about a small business owner or a brand, tag them in this. Or if you are one, subscribe. Again, we're here to deliver the trends that matter for businesses, small businesses, and brands so that you can get ahead of the curve and get ahead of the trends. Because as you know, in this world we live in, everything flies by quick, right? Everyone's flying by us. And if your competitor's already doing it and you're not, that's not a good thing. But guys, and as always, we got to end it off on a little Motivation Monday here. Megan for the Motivation Monday, she needs me to do it, right? She wants me to do it. So the whole thing is we got to be doing this. But so on this motivation, ending our first ever Rise and Grind, by the way, right? So we've had obviously the series before, but this is now officially our Rise and Grind with Megan and John. But so anyway, so the motivation that I have to end us off and to kick off, Monday with comes down to one thing, right? And it's what our perspective is typically what we are going to believe. And it's so crazy that our beliefs and our thoughts, what they do and how they drive us, right? And there's so many times that myself as an entrepreneur and just in adapting social, where I found myself like, wow, having 10 people is a lot. And I believe that, that was a lot of people to have on the team. And I lived with that belief system until I started to think bigger and talk to people who are like, well, you could have 20 or 30 or more than that. And I was like, wow, 20, 30, 40 people on a team? No way. Like, that's crazy. But my belief system and what I believed to be true at the time was, 10's a lot, 10's crazy. And then boom, right? And now, now we're at way more than that, right? So the point though is that a lot of times when we foster those belief systems that we've created, and a lot of times, guys, we didn't create those belief systems. They were programmed into us, whether it was from our parents' early childhoods, whether it was our friends around us all the time, what they did, what they believed, what they always constantly said. And it could even be your spouse or the people around you, right? And ultimately, right, my goal out of this Motivation Monday to end our first Rise and Grind is that you understand and take an inventory, right? Like, what do you believe to be true about your capabilities? And that's where I want to focus on. I want to zoom in on your capabilities, because a lot of times those, what I like to call people giving you their, doubts and insecurities of what they think they're capable of and putting it on you, and then you believing their insecurities. A lot of time that drives us, guys. It drives us. I can't tell you how many times I've been in meetings and have met with people that I've mentored where what they believe to be true about what they can accomplish is not even remotely close to what they can accomplish, but they believe it because of what people told them. So, guys, I hope you take that inventory for yourself, see what you really are made of. And honestly, I want to end off with the fact that when you think about people like David Goggins, he runs 100-mile marathons.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insanity.
It takes a lot of discipline to get your body to move like that consistently over and over.
You have to be an absolute alien. I can't get Rob to walk to work. This guy's running 100-mile marathons. That's crazy. And Rob's got a block to walk, right? Angelica, too, she's allergic to the office. But the whole point though is at the end of the day, when you think about what you're capable of, think about people like that, right? They start off with the same belief systems that we have, insecurity, scare, whatever. But what do? They kept proving themselves over and over and over again that they could do it. So I hope you guys this week, you start off a new chapter for yourself that you can do it. You can do what you want to do in this world and in your career. But guys, happy Monday. Megan, thank you again.
Thank you.
And guys, create a great day.